From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set and towing the slab in this one, Aaron Nola. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit.
I think one of my favorite things about Nola is his consistency, Boog. I mean, we talk about his strikeout numbers and everything else, but the fact he's able to produce the way he does, start after start, makes him a valuable piece for any team he plays for.
Left field, and it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Back-to-back singles. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But
that one is absolutely belted. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. One runs in. Runner holds at third, so just one across on the play.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Juan Yepez in the box now. Takes strike one. Two in scoring position. Nobody out here in the second game of the series.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Phillies fans want a strikeout. Popped up left side. Makes the grab, one away. So up next, Jose Tena. 3 hits in the loss last night. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Low at third. Garcia at second with one away. On the ground. Arenado to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. So 2 down now, and here is Keibert Ruiz. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Two outs and one in scoring position.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Harper takes it to the bag. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. And we're back. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Josiah Gray. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 1 away. And now here is Harper. One of the stars in the win yesterday as he had 3 hits. And first offering is fouled off. Harper in his 14th season, 32 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. And that one wrapped foul. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Stood absolutely no chance on that slider right there, and I don't mean to laugh, but that's a tough one. I mean, pretty much a perfect strikeout pitch. I mean, it looks like a fastball middle in, kind of has cutter action, and it just bunches you up to where you can't get your hands through and the barrel to it, and not much you can do unless you recognize the spin early and you spit on it.
That one off the mark, and that's ball 2.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
Strike 1.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Close, but called the ball. And that's ball 3.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. 2 outs, bases empty. In the air, right side. Millis coming on. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, here's the third baseman, Brady House. Ground ball to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Next to hit for the Nats, Jeremy De La Rosa. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Castellanos snags it, and there are 2 down. And now the right fielder, Drew Millis. Fastball for a strike. 0-1.
This strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. In the air, center field. Buxton makes the grab, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Nolan Arenado. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one not close. And the count now even up. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Gray. He has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Max Kepler in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
And you won't see the skipper rush to get somebody up in the bullpen as soon as he starts to see some signs of trouble. This guy's earned a longer leash, and because of that, confidence grows with the players and teammates playing behind him, that when things get a little rough out there, they know he'll find his way through it.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. How much of the ability to do that in a tight spot is the mental approach?
I think it's very much being able to have a laser-like focus, slow everything.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Phillies down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Baker.
Nola back to work. Knee high, that's in for a strike. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
The other way, fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Nope.
Seriously?
Outside.
We're starting with this already. Low. Now at the plate as he thought about that one but held back. Chopper to second, and that one handled. Whips it to first, and one away in the top of the third.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. It's early, but you still want to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Garcia in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity.
Headed towards the corner. He's got it. Runner tags from third. He's in on the sac fly. It's 3-zip.
In that situation, you're looking to get something up in the zone that you can put in the air. Worst case scenario, a sacrifice fly to drive in that runner from third.
Yepes in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Tap foul at the plate. Into center. That gets down for a hit, and that extends the inning.
Now batting.
And his hitting streak
Shortstop,
continues.
Jose Tena.
There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Tena batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Fires across the diamond, and that will end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Center fielder Byron Buxton.
And that misses. 1-0. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Ruiz makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. This is Bryson Stott.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. He swings and fouls one off. That one ran inside, almost got him. Swing and a miss, and he got him. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Millis brings it in for the 3rd out. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Well, no surprise with this decision to delay the game. The rain is here, and it doesn't look like it's going away anytime soon. And we're going to have to sit tight, Chris.
Yeah, Poog, I don't see a break in the storm coming anytime soon, and I've got my $4.99 weather app, which is pretty trusty, and the radar says it's going to stay this way for at least another hour. So if that's the case, get ready for some new pitchers to take the mound when we get back.
Welcome back, and we have good news. The tarp is off the field, the weather
Now
is cleared,
pitching for
and
the
we're
Phillies,
about ready to resume play. Gabe
number
Spire
56.
comes into the game after about an
Gabe
hour-long delay,
Spire.
and we're all ready to get it going again. Ruiz swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Next offering upstairs. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
No, that's a foul ball.
He goes down looking.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter,
Now
but the
batting,
pitcher will
third
take that
baseman,
all day
Brady
long.
House.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Grounds one to short. Turner tosses across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. So digging in, Jeremy De La Rosa. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they lead at 3-0. Back here, Citizens Bank
Leading
Park,
off
bottom of the
for the
4th, and
Phillies.
down to shortstop, Trey Turner.
Trey Turner.
That's in there. That's strike 1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
That's a ball.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
You know, these Phils just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
The shortstop takes the ball.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's Harper now.
batting, the
Struck
first
out
baseman,
swinging his
Bryce
first time.
Harper.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. Hit in the air, center field. De La Rosa has a beat on it. 2 down. And now it's Alec Bohm. Flying to right his first time.
Hitter, Alec Bohm.
Line drive. And a base hit right there. So Nolan Arenado now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Went up there looking to be aggressive
Now
and got
batting,
something he can
third
handle. Put a pretty
baseman,
good jolt into that
Nolan
one. Great swing,
Arenado.
nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
High fly ball down the left field line. Baker sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the
Leading off
ballpark.
for the
Now it's the
Nationals,
right fielder,
fielder,
Drew Millis. Breaking ball misses down and away.
You know, these Nationals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Baker now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. On the ground, right side. Stop. On to first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth. Two down, bases empty. Nathaniel Lowe digging in for the Nationals. That's to third, and it gets by him. Two outs, runner at first. And now Luis Garcia pulls that one foul. Lowe off of first with two away. Swings and misses. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Nationals. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
Swing and a ground ball. And Castellanos is out. Now batting Max Kepler. Grounded out his first time up. Misses inside. And that is ball one. A little out front there as he swings through it.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And that one almost hit him. Hard hit, right side. Over to Lowe. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Byron Buxton.
Buxton.
He popped out his first time. Foul ball.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one fouled off. Next pitch is outside. That one missed. And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2 down, nobody on. Outside with a breaking ball. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. And stepping in is the speedy Bryson Stott. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Baker settles underneath it. That is the inning. Phillies strand. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Designated hitter, Juan Yepes.
Spire back to work. And that drops in for a strike. That misses. And 1-1. Smoked on the ground a second. Stott over to first in time. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. So up next, Jose Tena. And that is out of play. 1 down, base is empty. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Hit in the air, right field. Castellanos gets under it. Nabs it. 2 away. 2 down, base is empty. And now up for Washington, Keibert Ruiz. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Started after it, appeal to first. And yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Gary Simmons. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jose A. Ferrer.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Real Muto takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Jorge Lopez looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. And another ball.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Fastball is outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Trey Turner now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The shortstop takes the ball.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
Rips one to right and foul ball. And now the lefty, maybe a 2-ball, 5, 4,
He's out.
3, and they turn the double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
On the ground, right side, Garcia gets it to first. Harper retired. Inning over. Down quickly go the Phillies. They trail it here 3-0.
Now pitching.
Welcome back.
Phillies.
We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Sam Hentges.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
House. The leadoff batter as he swings through it for strike 1. That one ripped. Base hit and a good start to the inning.
He was all over that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1, and that's 2.
Oh man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Drew Millis digging in for the Nationals. And that's off the outside edge, and it's 1-0. Hentges, 28 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. Fought off foul. And now it's 1-2. Strike 3 on the foul tip. Nothing doing for Washington, but they lead at 3-0.
Pitching for
We're
the
back in a new
Nationals.
pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th.
21.
Jorge Lopez.
Jorge
He pitched
Lopez.
yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Boom. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Next offering misses down and away. in there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. That one misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Ruiz on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. There's Nolan Arenado. Hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. And the first offering is not close. Base is empty, one away. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Next offering is outside. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Three balls, 2 strikes the count. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Here's Nicholas Castellanos. His home and away splits there. Swings through that.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's...
And it'll be first and third now after that miscue.
Well, every double play turn starts with getting one, and even though these players work on these plays during batting practice over and over again, sometimes at game speed you can still mess it up. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get nothing.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's
pitching for
now
the
on the mound for the
Nationals.
Nationals, DJ Hurst.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Max Kepler at the plate. Edge of his zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Ball one there. Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Late swing fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Runners at the corners with 2 outs. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. So a strong showing there from the Nats bullpen. We look ahead to inning number.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tanner Banks.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
That one to first, Harper. He takes it on his own, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Nathaniel Lowe.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1. up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Runner on at first with one gone. Luis Garcia digging in for the Nationals. Just missed. Lowe stands at first with one out. And a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. And it's 2-1.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And now two aboard. Here's Juan Yepez. 1 for 3. And there's a foul ball. Right side. And there's 2 down.
Now batting.
And now
Shortstop,
it's going to be Jose Tena. Swinging a foul out of play. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Towards first, and that's just foul. Hit in the air, left field. Kepler. He's there. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. So the Nats leave a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Bottom of the 8th. So digging in now for Philadelphia. Bryson Stott.
Second baseman, Bryson Stott.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Throws to first. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight.
Now pitching
on
for
a pitch
Washington.
Now for the Nationals, Derek
Number
Law.
58.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Real Muto stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
No ball,
I would
2
throw him
strikes.
another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Hit in the air, left field. Baker makes the play. 2 down. Here's Turner
Now
now.
batting, shortstop, Trey Turner.
First
That's a
pitch,
ball.
and he just misses. That's to third. In plenty of
He's
time
out.
to first. Turner is out, and that is the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the switch hitting catcher, Keibert Ruiz. Out of the
Now
bullpen for the
pitching
Phillies,
for the
Matt Strom.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 0-2 now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball.
Nope, that's inside.
And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Brady House digs in now. That one ripped, but foul. One down, base is empty. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch downstairs. And the count is even, 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Stop. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down. So 2 down now. And here is Jeremy De La Rosa. And first offering is fouled off. And it's fouled away. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 2-3-4 set to hit in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Nationals 3 and the Phillies nothing. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Lucas Sims.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
Here comes Bryce Harper. He swings and fouls one off. Tap dances out of the way of that one.
Two balls, 1 strike.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Lifted in the air, right center field. De La Rosa settles underneath it and puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 1 down. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Designated hitter Alec Bohm.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Base is empty, 1 away. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. That clips the corner. That one close, rule the ball. 2-1. Misses the sweeper.
2-2 the count.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. So they're down to their final out. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Oh, he doesn't get the call, and the count is 2-0. And that skips into dirt. There's the strike, 95 of that one. And a big swing and a miss.
3-2.
One strike away. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
They're not ready to go home quite yet.
Up next for the Phillies, right
Man at
fielder,
first,
Nick
and now for the Phillies, Nick
Castellanos.
Castellanos. 0 for 3 in this one. So a change being made at first base. On to pinch run, Weston Wilson.
Weston Wilson.
Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Now
That's a
1-1.
ball. 1-1.
And that's
Ball
down
two.
and away. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Ruiz down to first, and that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
A shutout in this one, 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Well, Nola got a little roughed up, and then we had a rain delay, and we never able to get anything going offensively. Every time I thought I swung and got a piece of the ball, it just wasn't, the things weren't falling. It's kind of a rough game. And you were gifted chance to get some runs, and we weren't able to get anything to bring them home. So it is what it is. I mean, we put 5 pitchers in the game, and they just said they put 6 in. And yeah, they did. And we still couldn't match up. So anyway, till next time, this is David B69. I'm out.